Hey there, this is Prentice, and thanks for stopping by the channel. Uh, an interesting thing happened today on the way from picking my daughter up from school, and I usually ask her about how she's doing in her classes and whether she feels like things are hard or easy. And this little one said something that was very profound. And you know, as the old saying goes, out of the mouths of babes comes wisdom. And she says, Dad, you know, you can't really call things easy. You can't say that they're easy because that's when you don't pay attention and you make mistakes and you get frustrated with those mistakes. Now, she's 6 years old right now, and I thought that that's very interesting, but we as adults sometimes do these very things. We take, it's very easy to take something and say, that's easy. I know what I'm doing. I don't have to pay attention to it anymore. And what ends up happening is you create these little mistakes. You miss little details in things that ultimately make what you're trying to accomplish more complex. Here's an example. In my martial arts practice, there are very basic techniques that we're responsible for doing every day. But to make these things go smoothly to the point of where you're taking advantage of leverages and things like that, you go through a series of steps. They're details that make this thing simple. But if I miss one step, or if I try to use too much strength or not pay attention to these principles, the technique becomes very, very difficult. And that transfers to your strength training too. You know, we don't pay attention, or we look at an exercise, just one-off look at an exercise and say, oh, wow, that's easy, I can do that. And guess what happens later? You wind up with a little injury or bump or bruise. And this all goes back to being mindful and paying attention to the process that gets us to where we want to go. It's not, as I've said in a previous video, it's not always so much about the destination, but it's about the process. And while the road may be simple, getting from point A to point B may be a straight line, but we also have to pay attention to the terrain and what's required of us on the way. And once you pay attention to those things and you respect those details that are involved in the process, things that are simple can become a little bit easier for you to accomplish, because those small behaviors, the being mindful of the steps, are ingrained in your actions. So that's it for right now. Please like, share this video, and you can leave a comment below. And also, go ahead and stop over at my page, Functional Fitness Over 40, over on Facebook, and check in, say hi, and if you have any comments or questions, leave a question over there, and I'll get back to you. And also, regarding my technique videos, if there's something that you'd like to see, an exercise that you'd like to see, that you'd like to learn, leave it in the comment below or on Facebook page, and I'll make that for you. Until next time, you train smart, and we'll see you soon.